if you're wondering, I know I look like Ted Lasso. If you don't have Apple TV, I look like a gay firefighter. I'm in a relationship. Me and my girlfriend, we had the celebrity hall pass conversation. We each get to pick one celebrity to be allowed to sleep with. But felt personal because her pick was Jason Sudeikis, the guy who plays Ted Lasso. And I was like, you don't get to sleep with a richer, more famous me. Okay? If we're picking older versions of each other, I'm choosing your mom. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like that very much. Then she asked me who I picked. I said Scarlett Johansson, and my girlfriend's like, I don't like the idea of that. I was like, if it helps, neither does Scarlett Johansson. We're gonna be fine. I like being in a relationship. I was single for a long time. And you'll hear crazy things when you first meet someone.
Yeah.
Like I was on a first date with the girl, and she told me she thought we'd been together in a past life. Yeah, and that's a great way to make sure we're not together in this one. How do you think I was going to respond? Be like, wait a second, Susan? From the Stone Age? I haven't seen you in a millennium. And I have ADHD. One time I hooked up with a girl who told me that every single guy she's ever slept with has had ADHD. And that made me feel used. I was like, I like on my dick, not my learning disability. But it was also hard to believe. I was like, you're telling me every single guy's been diagnosed beforehand as having it? And she told me there was one guy who wasn't. But after they hooked up, she told him to get tested for it, and she was right. That's the best way to get that information. Find out you have a learning disability from having sex. Right? Like imagine, you're going down on a girl, using your tongue to spell the alphabet, and she's like, stop. You're dyslexic. Nothing comes after Z-Suite. Yes, I am a pen linguist. Yes, I am. And I gotta admit, I think this is the first time I've ever performed in a pole dancing workout studio. Right? And I've been going to the gym, but I've been having trouble staying in shape, and I think it's because I'm in a relationship now. Yeah. Right? And we all know the best way to lose weight, going through a breakup. Right? That's why whenever I talk about dieting, my friends are like, oh, should I try keto? I'm like, no, you should try losing Katie. But you also can't break up with your girlfriend to lose weight. That would be crazy. You sit her down, it's like, it's not you, it's BMI. I'm not ready to be a dad bod yet. I'm not. At the beginning of the pandemic, I went through a breakup, and the way that I coped with it is I started working out all the time, became obsessed with dieting and going to the gym. I had a six-pack for a while, right? And I always thought if I got in great shape like that, I would be humble, but then I got abs and went right to my head. The first thing I did was I took a shirtless selfie and I posted it to my Instagram stories. Because I was like, the ladies need to know. And here's the thing, I got a bunch of DMs back, but they were all from straight guys. And every single one was, bro, you're about to get so much pussy. I was like, nah, I'm convinced you develop a stick. I can't. Posting a thirst trap and only having straight dudes respond, it felt like I went fishing and caught another fisherman. They're just crawling in my boat like, love the gear, let's get some tail. Let's do it. And I don't have a six-pack anymore, but I still have a picture of me with a six-pack, and it's one of my most prized possessions. I show it to people all the time. I'm like, can you believe this? And the cop's like, that's not my whole joke. I love animals, man. Me and my girlfriend, we've been fostering a dog, and I love rescue animals. It's not for any moral reason, I just think they're more interesting. Right? Because every rescue animal has a dark past. And all you can do is guess what happened based on how they react to random things. Right? Like our dog, she starts shaking anytime she sees a Christmas tree. I'm like, I guess she's Jewish? That's why anyone who has a rescue animal tells you about immediately. They're not bragging, it's a warning. They're like, this is my dog, he's a rescue, I don't know why he does that. Don't blame me. But I love the phrase rescue animal as a way to let people know they have past trauma they're still dealing with. I wish we could use that for humans.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of friends in therapy. It would make introducing them to people so much easier. If I could be like, this is my friend Anne, she's a rescue. She's friendly, but if you're a DJ, she will play. And when I was in college, me and my roommates would try breastfeeding a cat. We had just moved into a new house. That night, we're on the front porch, we're drinking. This cat walks up, and we look at its collar. It's the name of an animal shelter 10 miles away. So we're like, oh, he must have escaped. We'll bring him inside, keep him safe, call the shelter in the morning. So we bring him in, and within minutes, he catches and kills a mouse. Oh. And we're like, change of plans, we're adopting this cat. And this is when Osama bin Laden was killed, so we're like, his new name's SEAL Team 6. He's a killer. Right, now it's time for bed, so I bring him into my window that faced the street, and all night the cat was at the window scratching and moaning. I was like, oh, he doesn't know that he's safe. So I was like, shh, this is your new home now. This is your new home. In the morning, I called the shelter, and they told me the cat hadn't escaped. He actually lived in the house directly across the street from us. So we thought we rescued him, but really we just kidnapped him. Right, so from this cat's perspective, he went out for a nighttime walk. A bunch of drunk guys grabbed him, brought him in a house, gave him a new name, then put him in a room where he could see his real home. And then I walked up and was like, shh. This is your new home now.